Sunshine. Let's call it vitamin S. Because vitamin S is essential for both metabolism of calcium and proper chemistry of the brain, I consider it a vitamin. In the case of calcium metabolism, it causes vitamin D2 to be metabolized and turned into vitamin D3, the active vitamin D3. In the case of brain metabolism, that vitamin S that we take in through our eyes that hits the retina is essential for good mental health. In fact, a deficiency of vitamin S causes what we describe as SAD, seasonal adjusted depression. However, if we take an excess of vitamin S, in the brain we experience problems with the lens of the eye and the retina of the eye. This can be mitigated by having carotenoids on board. Carotenoids, especially of the type that are migrated into the retina and lens. These are carotenoids such as lutein. In the skin, carotenoids also migrate in and are protective of the DNA, but allow for the manufacture of D3. So getting vitamin S, I think it's wise to take carotenoids in an adequate diet, primarily, and if the diet is inadequate, through supplementation. Vitamin D metabolism is primarily the reason why we want to take it in through the skin. What's the proper dosage of vitamin S? Based on my calculations of an article by P.C. Beadle entitled Cholecalciferol Production, I believe that the proper optimal dosage of vitamin S is approximately 10% of the body being exposed to sunlight for approximately 1 minute in light-skinned individuals and 3 minutes in darker-skinned individuals. This gives adequate vitamin S, which converts the D2 to D3 and results in at least 400 international units of vitamin D3, which is the RDA for vitamin D. Some people, like Bob Barefoot, who is author of Calcium Factor and an expert in calcium metabolism, is a sun worshiper. He takes in and believes that vitamin D in extreme dosage is a benefit in preventing cancers. At this time, I caution people about using too much vitamin S because we know it's detrimental and causes most skin cancers. At Life Dynamics, we do not recommend the use of sunscreens because sunscreens contain chemicals which in fact may cause the worst type of skin cancer, that is melanomas. There's work to suggest this, and we do not want to encourage our Life Dynamics viewers to use sunscreens. We do encourage them to limit their exposure to the sun. However, we encourage them to get a regular exposure through the eyes and through enough of the skin exposure to translate the vitamin D2 to vitamin D3. A caveat in taking vitamin S is that we want to avoid taking in to areas of the skin that have already been overexposed. Those areas of the skin that have already been overexposed are the dorsums of the arm, the entirety of the head and neck, in the area of the chest that is exposed by wearing a V-necked shirt. In order to cover those areas, you can use a towel and put your body in a position where those areas are not exposed. All right, you see how I'm holding this towel. It looks awkward, but it is doing the job. It's covering the prior damaged skin on the dorsum of the arms, the total head, the total neck, and that V area of the chest. And although it seems awkward, it's getting the job done because, remember, it only takes a brief exposure of the sun to give you adequate levels of D3 by converting from sunlight the D2 that we manufacture in our body. In addition, I don't recommend exposing the shoulder areas because those are areas that probably have been overexposed and are a common source, area source for basal cell carcinomas and squamous cell carcinomas, which are caused by excess vitamin S.